In this video, you will learn about Amalyze, which is a software tool for Amazon sellers. And one of the main benefits of this tool is that they help to search engine optimize, SEO optimize your Amazon product listings using the data they provide. And in this video, you will learn how you can do this, how you can use the information they are showing in their tool. If you would like to try Amalyze for yourself, check the link below in the description. They are offering 2 weeks free trial on a professional plan, and afterwards you will get a 50% voucher for the first month of any plan. So it's a really good deal for you to start to test this product. This video is part of the Demo Mondays video series where we invite different Amazon software creators and we ask them to present their product just like this on the screen. And today my guest is Christian Otto-Kelm from Amalyze. Hello Christian, could you please introduce us to Amalyze, explain what does it do and how does it help Amazon sellers?
Yeah, hello together out there. We are today going to talk about Amalyze software as a service tool for different Amazon marketplaces in Europe and the United States. And our main benefits are that you're saving a lot of time and that you will get a lot of insights on the way to write a listing, for example, for search engine optimization, and that you will always be guided through different status of different views on the same data points. That is one of our solutions, that you can always have a different look on data. And we are going to show you how to optimize a listing and how to get data to optimize your own listing, where you can find it. And we will go through a lot of tool sections on Amalyze. But before we start with Amalyze, just have a look on the normal SERP on Amazon, as you can see it here. Of course, in a lot of extensions, like our own Amalyze extension, you can directly find related keywords. You will find a search volume. That is always nice to have directly on the marketplace. But we will go directly into Amazon, into Amalyze, and I will show you that the same data will appear where, and so you don't have to be always on Amazon and in a tool. And we will start with just an easy solution. Let's think about our own listing. For example, we are Amazon and have an Amazon basic trash can like that one, and we want to optimize our listing immediately. So the only thing you are needing is your ASIN. That is one thing everybody knows. You can see it up here. You can find it directly in the URL. And if you go really down on the PDP product detail page, you will find it here. And what we are going to do is to start in Amalyze with an easy function everybody knows, reverse lookup. Reverse lookup just means that you're taking your own ASIN. Oh, sorry, you have to copy that ASIN, as I said before. And then you can have a look. Of course, make sure you're using the correct marketplace. As I said, European marketplaces and Amazon.com. And now the reverse lookup will start. The interesting part here is we will show you directly where your organic position is on the right side, and you have data directly here. As all the time on Amalyze, you can adjust your settings. You can download nearly everything, and of course a CSV, Excel, or you can copy it. And on the other side, every table you can directly build as you want it. What you want to focus on, you can just put it from left to right and confirm. So the table will change immediately. The main problem here is, as in every tool, a lot of data. We are talking here about over 1,000 words the listing is shown under different SERPs. And now we have to focus for a specific use case. And the use case is to optimize your own listing. You know, Your product is ranking for it. That is fine. But how many of the words are in your listing? How good is the listing when it comes to keyword, search volume, revenue share? And what you can now is sort and filter for different scenarios. Of course, search volume, everybody is interested in. You can directly sort for that, or the buying power of the different keywords, absolutely interesting, or the revenue share. That means indicates what share of their cumulative revenue the product together generate via that keyword. The interesting part here is, as you see in the tool, you will always find a definition for that specific scenarios and numbers. And now let's start to filter that a bit. Let's say for revenue, we are seeing 90% of revenue coming from that only 80 keywords. That is focus. That is really, really good focus. You can mark all that 80 keywords and add them to a list. I've built a list before. You're seeing a lot of lists here. Of course, we are working with our own special explorer for that. And Amazon Basic Trash Can, other ASINs, that is own ASIN. You can click on it and the keywords will directly be saved on that list. Now, let's say we don't want to see only the revenue share. Maybe we want to go for search volume. Why not? Sometimes it's interesting, but you're seeing search volume only 66% of revenue share, but you can take that 14 keywords also directly to that list. So we built up our list only with a reverse lookup for our own ASIN. And now we can start directly to set up a listing. The interesting part here is in Amalyze, you can import your flat files from Amazon, filled or empty. You can directly set up your complete listing and you can download it and send it back to Amazon. That is at the end looking like that. Everybody knows the flat file with the images, the different variation settings, the basics you need to fill in, or for, let's here say it, discovery, all the numbers and data are directly given as it is in the flat file. So it's a one-to-one copy of the Amazon flat files with everything in it, okay? But we only want to check our content in that session. Of course, it's much more easier to show and it doesn't take so many time to talk about it. So what we have done for that ASIN, you can see it here. The title is just directly here. The bullet points are copied. Description is not available. They are using EBC, but make sure that you understand you need to fill your description with relevant and complete phrases to gain more power and momentum for your search engine optimization. And backend keywords, of course, we are not Amazon in that moment, so we don't have a backend keywords, but make sure not more than 249 bytes, and Amazon is not counting commas and spaces at the moment, okay? Just for understanding. Now, we are going to work with our lists. You can add that list, edit the data, add from other lists, or as I have done before, the list is directly here. And now we can just click on the button, and now the data will get updated. And we are seeing all the data that is coming from that list. You can just check the efficiency, the efficiency to 100 or more or less percentage to see more or less data. And now you can directly start. What we are seeing here is that Amazon Basics for a trash can in the category kitchen hasn't used kitchen, and not they also have not used the name of their brand written together with 1 and 2 words. One is the brand, one is just kitchen. We are getting up the buying power of that listing to 18%, search volume 21, frequency 5. We will see directly what we are doing and what we can go for. And now let's go through the data. Let's say, okay, we know it's a trash can and you can place it in the office. Of course, you can place it in the office. Just write down the words. And yeah, maybe you can call it basket, but I don't think so. I'm no basket. I have a lid, no basket. You can just click on it, exclude it. You will see it in the excluded terms and go back to that. You maybe can also put it outdoor. Why not? It's stainless steel, yeah? And you can go through the words. You can change the showing of that words directly. And yes, it's a trash can and maybe somebody will throw food in it. It's not a food recycler, but maybe somebody is putting food in it. And you're seeing baby. Oh, baby has a lot of buying power, but it's a trash can. But, for diapers. So if we are writing baby, absolutely cool, but we need to make sure that we are writing diapers in it just for our own situation. It's not the customer has searched for it and then baby diapers go in it. The dog can also be put in it. So the dog waste, not the dog at all. Then you can place it, let's say, oh yes, patio, another position to put it on, the cabinet, of course. And what we are doing now is raising up our buying power, our search volume directly with the numbers here, with the data here. And oh my goodness, Amazon is not good at synonyms. Trash can written together, we have forgotten. For the kitchen, no problem. We have written it down here. And so we are building up our momentum more and more and more step by step in a really, really easy way. If you're interested in search volume, of course, you can go through the absolute situation. So that means the words by its own, or you can change it to the efficiency where you can see the phrases directly and go through it and figuring out which words and phrases are not completely in the content, so where crossed and with the right background, or where something is crossed, but the words are still shown. So that is an interesting way to handle it. Now, just press save. You will not lose any data, but that is not enough. From our point of view, okay, we have looked at our own ASIN, we have figured out where it is shown in the SERP, and we have seen directly where a few words are missing. With that entering of the words in the backend, we may get higher SERP level results and maybe a better relevance for PPC. But now we have to think about what others are doing on Amazon. So we go back to our own listing in the category, and now we are copying directly the browse ID number. And we will go to the next tool, Category Insights. Absolutely new tool. And if you are entering the browse ID here, you can directly go into the data. Now we are just reverse engineering the top 100 in that category. And we will show you two different scenarios. On the one side, performance level, on the other side, content level. On the content level, we are not quite surprised. We know it's a trash garbage can bin for the kitchen with a lid made of steel and the volume in gallons. Okay, we know that. But if it comes to performance, as if you have looked on it, it was a garbage can with 100 pound, $100. We were on US. So now go into the details. What we have built it up here is the difference between listed product and sold products, okay? And you can go directly in your price range and work through it if you want. We are seeing here 10 products, but you're seeing, okay, that are 2 of them. It's more like a recycling center. Okay, let's try, let's have a look, but that is not absolutely cool, as you will see it by the different products here. But the same way now with different ASINs. You have that lookup, okay, no surprise, trash, can kitchen, kitchen trash can, 13-gallon trash can. It's okay, but as I said, too many products with solutions, we are not into it. Okay, so we will go back to our database, go directly on the keyword, the data we are here now not interested in. We will go directly to the keyword rankings and now just have a look on the products. Okay, yeah. I think that's our own product. We can go deeper with it. Yeah, black or silver doesn't matter. We are focusing on a different product type. It doesn't matter if the color isn't the same. And we can go through the SERPs and just click on the ASINs we are looking for. And if we are not seeing what it is, just open it up or open it directly on Amazon to get detailed overview on it. I think for that scenario, that will work. 16 different ASINs selected, normally in the section of functions and features with the same. And now we will start with a reverse lookup. No. First of all, we are go to a feature called sales share. That is really interesting because our sales share is not based on reviews. For example, if it comes to variations, yeah, you can directly open them up and see all the products with their variations. But as we know, a lot of sellers, vendors, and Amazon itself are putting variations together from 13 gallons, 7 gallons, or 20 gallons. So in that situation, that is not making sense. We are working with a real sales share behind it, which is not based on the number of reviews per variation. It's based on the real sales for the different products. So you can see it directly up here. That is one variation, touchless with all that variations, and you're seeing the sales shares directly here. But as I said, we are seeing it here. Trash bags, we are not interested in. We are interested in focus and relevant products. So we are staying here with that part. Now we can go through it and maybe can get rid of few of them as maybe less than 1% of revenue share, like down here. Okay, only 13 left. And now we are going to the reverse lookup. Quite easy, only a few clicks, look on the data, check it or leave it. And now we are seeing where they are making their money, if we want. Normally, the problem is everybody is looking for search volume, but as I have shown before, revenue only 34% of revenue coming with that high search volume keywords. Let's have a look for the revenue share. And we are seeing 200 words, 70% revenue share. Yeah, I want to go with that. I really like that. And you can click on them. Just go to the next site. And as we have seen, 3 sites, one more. Just click on them. You're seeing 208 of 208, and we will add it to our list. As I have prepared one, of course, but we will add that data. Amazon Trash, our ASINs, 208 keywords added. So as I said, we have our own Explorer, and so you have that data directly here. No, really easy. Just go back to your listing builder project. That was our scenario. As you maybe remember, we have written another word for the brand, written together, Amazon Basics. We have included kitchen, office, outdoor, food, baby, dog, patio, cabinet, trash can. And now we are not going to want to see our own reverse lookup data. We want to see where the other ASINs are coming from when it comes, for example, to sales. Oh, very, very interesting. Bote de basura para conchina. That is Spanish for garbage can. Really, really cool. And as we are not absolutely into different language, there is a different writing with bote and botes. We should include both directly written as exact phrase. Of course, as you're seeing here, we have a lot of space left here. When garbage cans for kitchen, oh my goodness, cans. Yes, we will take that also into our content. Simple Human is a brand. You need to know that by when you're into that. Step trash can. Step trash can, go back to our product. That was our product. It is a step trash can. As we are seeing here, here's the pedal. That means we have also to set that word into our content. And so we can go through all the different scenarios. As I said, if you want to go more into details, set it to 100% and go through it. Silver. We are made of metal. Yes, and that metal color is called silver. Oh, bin. Sorry, Amazon, why you have missed so many synonyms. That is really, really hard. Metal. Go back to your product. Brushed stainless steel is also called metal. Oh my goodness. That is hard, but it's really easy for us to figuring out which words were missing and how easy it is to enter them directly here. What I'm seeing next, tall. Yes, that is a tall one. Absolutely. It's a tall kitchen trash can. We need to go with that. And you can go through it step by step, and you will find more and more interesting information. Yeah, it is for rubbish. Okay, just enter it. As you're seeing the suggests on the right, you can directly take them. If you're interested in frequency, sorts the available keywords according to their frequency. So you can just click on it, for example, and you will see what we have missed. No, we are not. We are not smart. We are not outdoorless. Simple Human, as I said, is a brand. And so we can say, okay, we have absolutely made a good job. If we are not finding other stuff, 15L. Oh, now I get surprised. 50 liter, they have written it down, but they have missed the different one, 50 liter again, absolutely necessary. If you're not finding it directly, what I'm talking about is that 50L. Oh my goodness, we need that to be in our listing. On the other side, as I said, just change the few of the same data to figuring out more relevant information you want to include in your listing. So from my point of view, with only 5 minutes of work, we have raised up that listing from the old scenario with the keywords to a new level of data with that information we have took from our own data, from our own reverse lookup, as we have worked with that, as we have done before. Yeah. And with that search terms added, we have raised up our SEO performance and relevance for PPC from only 6% of buying power to nearly 39 in just 5 minutes. Okay, I really, really like that situation. Maybe you can fill 2 or 3 different informational backend you maybe have missed, and then you can, as we have done, save it and directly download your project, export the data, the files, and load it up to Amazon, and you have a better listing immediately. If you're not understanding what the customer is talking about and you're not into the data that was shown, then we have also a solution for that. As you're seeing here, we are not only offering a database, we have significant terms, related terms, and also entities. And that is interesting when it comes to understand your customer. What we have done, for example, we're into the trash can. More than 8,000 different words. The product we have worked with was findable for nearly 1,000. But the problem now is how to understand it. As I said, of course, just adjust, download, or build up your own relevant situation of overview. So that makes it much more easier for someone who's interested in opportunity scores, sponsored products, or buying power, or what else. And now we will change the perspective. Of course, from my point, I'm not interested in the keyword data itself. What I want to know is, what are the most relevant words I need to focus on when I'm, for example, write a title? So trash can, okay, yeah, you need to talk about the volume. Has it a lid or not? You can place it in the kitchen. Oh my goodness, Amazon has really forgotten kitchen. Maybe for the bathroom. Simple Human, we have talked about it, is a brand, 13 gallon. It's about the sizes, gal. And now we can go back to our listing and enter gal, as we haven't seen it from the reverse lookup, but we only had worked with a reverse lookup of given products. If they are not good to be placed under a keyword like trash can 13 gal, we will not recognize that that word is missing. So the last step should always be return to the basics and figuring out and think about steel, gal, as we have talked about it, and enter it into your listing. So just go back. Gal and steel, that is the solution we have found here. Go back to the listing. Let's say search terms. Hopefully we have a few places for it, and entering gal and steel. Just save it, and we will go directly back here. So what you're seeing, all the filters, a few filters more, are directly shown here. You can start again, you will save the same data. Now somebody is saying, where did he get the information about Simple Human, and why has he known about that, and why he knows what it is, what the customer is meaning? And that's why we have developed entities. With the entities, we are working with the same database from the keywords. We have splitted all the keywords and counted them. And now we have splitted all the keywords into their parts and built up different clusters to make it more understandable what the customer is looking for. Especially when we are not talking about search engine optimization, we sometimes need to understand what is a feature, a function. What is the material somebody is talking about? Aluminium, for example, yeah? Or with the metal and the steel and all that stuff we were gone through. Also the thing with a gallon, yeah, with liters, with the different capacities and volumes, the different properties somebody is looking for, yeah? If it is a commercial trash can, or it's for compostable trash, and you will find all that information directly here. That's a lot, and that's where our list is coming back into the game again. Our own ASIN, we can understand it more directly, and we'll directly see what it is about, what we need to focus on, and what we need to write in our content. On the other side, the other list, maybe I have taken it in the wrong list. So you can see it also here. It's cans. As I said, can and cans were missing. It's a dustbin. It has a pedal. It's for the kitchen, also for the kitchens. Recycled trash, steel, metal. You will see it in a better overview, and you can handle your information and the search intent of your customer much more easier with that idea behind it. So what we have done now is we have gone through category insights, only for a short situation. We have reverse looked up our ASIN and taken our ASIN into the listing builder to figuring out which words we are ranking for, but we are not using in our content to build up more relevance and better performance for SEO and PPC. On the other side, we had go back to the database. From the database, we were entering directly into a keyword and figuring out more relevant products, as we have done it from the category insight by price range. We have seen there are a lot of products in it that are not matching with our product. Go back to the database, directly focus on relevant ASINs with same size, functions, colors, material, and that stuff. And then we have built it up, our new data list from that ASINs. But normally I would focus on revenue share. Of course, as we have seen, with a higher search volume comes less revenue. And so we have focused on that scenario. And as we have seen, yes, you're often forgetting little words or big words like kitchen, bin, bins, can, cans, gallon, gal, and all that stuff, or the writing of 15 liter changed to 50 L. That is quite good and quite easy to use. On the other side, we have changed our point of view all the time for the same data, as we've started with the database, when we have gone into significant terms to understand what are the most searched terms. And we have also gotten into entities to figuring out what is the main cluster the customer is talking about, if it is more material orientated or function and features orientated. And so what we now need at the end, from my point of view, is of course keyword rankings. Of course, we have to check our data. Is the development good or bad? So that's the reason why we have an own monitoring scenario where you can create your own project. You only have to give it a name, shows your correct marketplace, and then you can choose the interval of tracking. If you want to look for that keyword and your product every hour, every 6 hours, or only weekly based. With that comes the keywords. Of course, you need to enter a few keywords, yeah, like trash can, or specific keywords, or add from the list. Yeah, that's the list we have optimized our listing with. So why we don't have a deeper look on that keywords we are focusing on? Okay, I think everybody understands what I'm talking about. And we are offering a solution that makes it possible to have an exact look on only the top 100 SERP results, or top 200, 500, top 1000. Top 1000 is especially interesting at the beginning of a launch, or when you're figuring out new keywords, when you will have a wider look, and when you can just enter your ASINs. You can include or exclude the variations, and you can go for it. So the interesting part comes with that. Afterwards, you're seeing your data here for two keywords. You will see the ASIN we are looking for. It's always split into sponsored data and organic results. And at the top, you can see that there is a specific organic behavior, and there is a specific sponsored ad behavior. It's not shown all the time. Okay, so maybe we have a problem with our sponsored ads and we have to readjust our advertising, maybe a higher bid, maybe exact match type or else, but we will see all the different developments directly split it into organic behavior and sponsored ad behavior. So from my point of view, we offer not only a lot of data you can work with, a lot of insights for the different words or ASIN. We are saving a lot of time, of course, to the changing of a point of view for the same data. That makes it much more easier to understand, is a keyword relevant more or less? In which scenario is the customer looking for it? Is this a feature, function, material, or what else? To build up your bullet points. On the other side, you can directly build up your images with that information. When everybody is looking for it, is it easy to clean? If we're talking about a metal trash bin, yeah, it's absolutely a point. You need to focus on the image with it. and you can do so. On the other side, you're coming with an empty flat file and you will go with an absolutely filled flat file and you can directly upload it. On the other side, you're coming with a filled flat file and you will go with a better filled flat file at the end. And so that is the idea behind it, to save a lot of times and use the insights immediately to make your listing become much more better, and to always have a deeper look on your competition, on your relevant competition. And what we haven't done all the time, we haven't switched back to Amazon all the time. Okay, yeah, the sales share is also in the extension, and yeah, the sales units and all that stuff. And yes, as I showed you, you will find related keywords with search terms directly here. But we have build it up our system in that way, so you don't need to change backwards to Amazon, and with the possibility of changing in the tool from one tool to another tool, the data will come with you, as we have seen it with our lists. As you build it up a list once, you will find that list in all the different tools again to work with that list more and more detailed on your content. So I hope that was a short introduction into Amalyze and how it works.
Yes, it's amazing. It's a lot of detailed data you have. And you showed the drop-down of different marketplaces. Do you have to add them, or it is you're covering 6 marketplaces, right?
Yes, so we are covering the big marketplaces, the big 5 in Europe and the big number 1 worldwide, Amazon.com. We are not focusing on marketplaces like Poland, Sweden, Netherlands, Egypt, Turkey, Australia, and all that, Canada or Mexico, Brazil. It doesn't make any sense for us and for our clients. Of course, we are only focusing on the big marketplaces here. But they are directly included. You can switch from one marketplace to another. You don't have to pay more. Also, you will directly find all the relevant data.
All right, perfect. So let's talk about the pricing. What do you offer? What kind of packages?
Yeah, that is really, really cool. Of course, we are offering 3 scenarios. So scenario 1 is when you're logging in for the first time, create a first account, you will start with a free account in the professional scenario. You will have a 13-day trial in one of the it is a high plan. We are talking about 1,000 requests, 15 reverse lookups, sales share 1,000 requests, keyword monitoring, 20 projects for listing builder. That is a lot, yeah. And you have but only 1 user. When you will go back to the free plan after 13 days, we will offer a 50% discount you can use if you want. You can redeem your voucher. And you don't need to use one of our plans. And that is one of our cool scenarios. You can build your plan as you want. Okay, my account is unlimited in that scenario, but you can also buy more. And now from the free plan, you can directly start, oh, I only want to use the listing builder, buy more. I need 1 or 2 more users, buy more. Or you're setting up a selected plan solopreneur, but you need more requests, but rest is okay. Then you can buy more requests, and so you can customize your plan directly. And of course, if you're working with a yearly plan, you will get 3 months free. And as you see, the prices here, 50 euro solopreneur, 150, 250, and 350 steps.
So in dollars, it will be around similar amount as of today. It's very similar dollar to euro.
Yes, sorry, I'm at the moment not able to change. In your account, I know it's possible. I've developed my account here. You can change to pound, to dollar, and you will see directly your currency.
You mentioned a free trial. Was it 30 days or
14, 2 weeks.
14, 2 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks, 14 days, and you will start in the professional.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And can you reveal to us some upcoming features you're planning to offer to users?
Yeah, of course. If you think about category insights, the first that comes in mind should be, why only focus on categories? I want to set up my own cluster of ASINs and want to get insights about them. That is one feature we are working on. Advertising, of course, sometimes we will also build up our own advertising tool, maybe that year. Then product research. We haven't talked about product research, yeah? And we are now implementing our old database of product research also in the tool. Then you can really start the product research also in our tool. That is one thing we are at the moment not focusing on. And so you will find more and more tools and solutions over time. That is so the main situation for 2022.
All right, great. Very interesting. Thank you very much, Christian. And those who want to try Amalyze, as Christian said, with Pro account, you can get 2 weeks for free to try. So you will find the link below in the description. Thank you very much, Christian, and goodbye in your business. Good luck in your business.
Bye.
I hope you enjoyed the Amalyze demo, and if you want to try this software for yourself, check the link below in the description. You get 2 weeks of professional plan for free to try, and afterwards you're getting 50% off your first month of any plan. And now I would like to invite you to watch other video which will help you to optimize the listing of your Amazon product. And in this video, our guest Chris Rawlings is telling the great formula how you can improve your A+ content on your listing. So check this out.